Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to Naruto Arashi with me, and only me 'cause I'm on my own today. Because what's new there? Well, at least Zaro's not been on yet. Zaro's not been on the farm where I live yet, so that's always nice. So the Shadow Village still stands for a bit longer. But as you can see, I'm in the Sign of the Day building, and technically this is supposed to be where question 37 goes, but it's like there's not a lot in the way of space for it. I mean, I know there's these signs here, but why would you put question 36 here, then 37 over here, just to lead back to question 7? No, that just is OCD. No, that's just not happening. I could have put it on the wall, but that'd require moving everything, and even then, if a sign goes here, a sign can't go here, so it'd look kind of off, unless I like missed both those bits, which probably could have worked, but then that's only a temporary solution, because that's only a very small wall. So I came up with a new solution. That should work a bit more longer term. Cause I don't know how many more episodes are left of this, to be honest. But yeah, no. It's always good to be prepared. So here we have the hut. Well, it's not really a hut; it's more of a house. I like to believe it's a house. Now, so we had like some questions here that were saved from the previous village. I'm not going to put more questions up here because these ones are just—they're their own thing. They're their own thing over there. That's like I don't even know. That's just like the remains of my original house. Now, instead, what I've done is I built a staircase, go down here, to go behind the house, to have a new wall right here. So, yes, we're going to fill this room up next. And then after we fill this room up, I don't know. We'll figure that out after that. Maybe I'll make a secret bunker underneath the house to put more in. But, yeah, so as of now, we're moving the Sign of the Day thing into here. Or maybe I can make a second floor and put more signs up here. Oh, all these ideas. Alright, I could just put, what, like a small ledge and just, like, leap onto it. That could work, too. I'm a ninja, I could like leap from here onto another ledge. That's an idea for later. Anyway, so here we are back in the world of Naruto, where we have question 37, which I asked last time, which was how did you basically get started in Naruto? How did you end up watching it? How did you end up where you are today? And got quite a few responses from that. Some were quite lengthy, so I wouldn't be able to fit them on signs. I picked a couple out. So the first one, very lengthy. Me and my friend went cosplaying, and he was cosplaying Shikamaru, and I was cosplaying as Spike from Cowboy Bebop, which is a show I've never watched, but I've heard some things about it. But anyway, I asked who was cosplaying. I asked who he was cosplaying as, and he said Shikamaru from Naruto, and I asked what that was, and that was by the fake Gingershadow. And yeah, finding an anime through cosplay. Can't say I've never really done that myself, because I've seen people wear interesting outfits, and I'm like, I wonder where that's from, and I've found it's from a certain anime. A popular one's from like Twitter, because there's like the different bots, the cosplay bots and stuff like that, or just the different accounts that just post like cool cosplays. A couple of times they post up ones I've never seen before, and they post like where the anime's from it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go see what that is. Done it with quite a few. Other one I picked out was my brother liked it when he was a kid. Then I just started watching anime, and that was by Ashley Hewitt, and it's just a prime example of something quite basic of family member, friends watched it, and you started getting into anime, so you decided to watch it, which is not how I started watching it. Specifically, how I ended up on Naruto. Basically, it's a classic case of I used to judge books by their cover. Also, I need to change this. No, I can't change it. The sign's there. No, I can change it. There's not a sign there. But basically, I used to judge things by their cover for the most part. I used to look at a show and think, oh, that looks terrible. I've done it since I was a child. I did it with Dragon Ball Z. When I saw an advert and I saw Master Roshi on it, I'm like, that doesn't look very interesting. That's why I thought that was like me as a 5-year-old. I don't know how I remember that, but I do remember. I remember very few moments from my childhood. That is one of them. I remember thinking Master Roshi looks stupid, so I'm like, nah, I'm not going to watch this. Then I watched it and it started flying, and then I started jumping off my couch, and I think at one point I either broke my nose or did something really bad to it, because I face planted trying to fly, but yeah, that's a different story. But yeah, it's basically, I used to judge things like that, and then as I became older, I still never watched a lot in the way of anime, so you know, I looked at Naruto and just heard the story of like a fox trapped in a boy. So I knew a little bit what it was about, but I had no idea really what it was about. Like, I saw things about ninjas, and I even played like a Naruto game on the Game Boy at one point, where I think it was one of the really, really first ones, because it was like Kid Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura facing off against Kakashi for like their on the bell test. I never had a clue what was going on. I started playing the game, I'm like, okay, this is alright. Then I got bored of it because I didn't understand what was going on. So all these things, it's like I had just little bits of information about Naruto. I knew little bits and pieces about it. I knew it was a show that seemed interesting, but at the same time it just didn't seem to take much interest to me. Then at one point I just thought, well, I really shouldn't be judging this by its cover, because it's clearly a lot of people like it. So why am I not trying this and seeing what it's really about? Because I'm just kind of being judgmental here, which is something I didn't want to be. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna try it. And then I watched it, and then I freaking loved it, because I can't remember how I started, like how many I ended up watching, but I think I at least watched like the first 10 episodes in one go, and that was like the first time I really kind of sat up late at night binge watching anime. Because before that I never used to. I would like stay up late at night playing games, but I would never binge watch anime. Yeah, that got me on the road to Naruto. After that, I just didn't look back. And then shows like Fairy Tail and Bleach came shortly after, because same story. I judged them by their cover. I thought, oh, Ichigo doesn't look that cool. Happy looks stupid. Then after I get to know a character, I have a very different opinion, because I think they're both awesome. Anyway, now we need a new question of the day. I haven't got one. Guys, we're 38 questions into this now. I'm starting to get a bit blank on these now. I have to think about it, and actually I'm going to think about it right now. I'm not going to come back to it, because I know I'll end up forgetting, so I'm going to think about it right now. Also, just a quick thing while I'm standing here, I really need to change bits of this house, because I was building it kind of on autopilot, not thinking. Because like, I built this bit of the room first, so it has these two bits here. But now that I've got this bit down here, I really should get rid of this one pillar, because it conflicts with this wall, and it just doesn't look right. I need to change bits. Things don't click the way they should. But regardless, no, I've got a new question. So, let's go with this one. I know some people are going to have some kind of crazy responses for this one, but let's see how you end up. So, here's our question of the day. Let's say you had a choice of what abilities you're going to have. Basically, what would be your kind of arsenal? What would be your layout of powers or abilities for in Naruto? Like, would you have Sharingan? Would you have Byakugan? Would you have Flame Release? Would you have, like... Would you be great at shadow clones? Basically, just give us a layout of, if you were going to be a ninja, what typically kind of ninja would you try and be? What would be your style, basically? Give us a layout of what kind of ninja you'd want to be, because I'm sure a lot of people could come up with a bunch of different responses, like, oh, they had Sharingan, they're great with the swords, and they're good at coating the sword in lightning. That's just Sasuke in a layout. That's just basically Sasuke, but just give us kind of like a layout. What kind of ninja would you be if you had the choice, no matter? I don't know how I'm going to word that question, but you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. Hopefully you know what I mean. Anyway, moving on with our day. So, last time I went over kind of like the fact that I want to kill Zaro. That still stands. I've not changed that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a little adventure very quickly, because I need gold. That's a thing that I need. I need to go get gold, because I need golden apples, a lot of them. So my best plan for that is to get underground dungeons. Also, I don't know if I showed this off, but I got this move, which lets me do this. I think I did show this off. Hello, hello. There is a village here. It's going to have nothing interesting in it, because villagers have nothing to offer me in general. Like, unless I'm a vampire, or if I'm in my werewolf form, I could eat them, I suppose. But that's the only nutritious thing they could offer me. Like, that's it. That's villages in a nutshell. But no, I'm gonna have a quick hunt for one of those dungeons, like the underwater ones or the underground ones, and just see if I can like scrounge up a decent amount of gold to maybe get another heart going, because I need to max out my hearts. That's just a given fact at this point. Ooh, hello. So here we have a classic case of a dungeon that's not been cleared. I only have 12 out of 20 Zelda hearts. I could clear a Zelda dungeon. That would get me a heart, maybe. It could maybe get me a heart. So yeah, this is something worth doing. Hold on. I don't have my scrolls with me, do I? No, I sodding don't. Okay. 1 second then. Also, another quick note, I actually did build a roof in this place, because I get really, really tired of the rain hitting me. I don't know why I went for this design. I really don't. I just kind of randomly built it as I went. So here we have our roof, which... I think originally it's so I could keep the light in, completely forgetting I had blood lamps. Anyway, I'm back to the pink door. Okay, let's give this a go. So, going by Immo's old strategy. Build tower. Let tower complete self. And prepare for battle. So, what strategy am I going to go for this? I suppose just break down the walls. Nothing too complex, let's just stick with classics. Hello! Yeah, I'm not actually going to sit in there. I need to kill him now. Okay, that's an interesting opponent. He is... Okay, that's a Dark Knight. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Dark Knights are annoying. Dark Knights can do a lot of damage, and I'm not wearing, like, the best of armor for this, so... Because my glasses are cool, but they really don't provide anything in the way of defense. So, yeah, let's deal with this. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, I quickly just realised I should not be doing that. No, there's a chest right there I want to get loot out of. Why on earth would I... No, don't break that. Alright, where is he? Oh god, turn off! Jesus Christ. Dark Knight, where are you? Hello. Okay, I need... Can I lock onto you? Oh no, I can't. Hold on, I need to change my controls round. I'm guessing right now leaping is still... No, it's not. Can I not? Okay, that's actually my shield. Oh, I want to try this. If I put my shield up... Can I... Nah, this does nothing. Okay, this isn't... This isn't gonna work. Ah! The stuff I want! No! Give me all, give me all, give me all. I want that heart piece, that's the one thing I'm here for. Alright, I got the heart piece. Alright, now I need to kill this sword and I can get what I need, so... Okay, come on outside, mate. How am I going to deal with this? I'm not used to fighting this guy. On my own, at least. Ah! I'm not very good at this whole... I don't understand sword skills enough to even attempt this. Alright, you know what, screw him. I'm just going to ignore him. I'm just going to ignore his resistance. Screw it, I'm out of here. Can't stop me. Ah! Nah, screw it. The Black Knights are insanely annoying. You have to use sword skills to beat them, but I can never figure out how to get the sword skills to work properly. I can get it to work with certain weapons, but I can't in general most of the time. Because I was trying to do like the stupid shield armor break one. I don't know why, but it's just not working. So I'm just gonna leave him there and then I'll come back to him later. Well, this is something I've not seen in a while. An otter penguin. Apparently I've never killed one either. Okay. I've gone far enough in a direction that I've ended up in a snow biome for the first time in ages, which is interesting. But I don't see these very often. I keep looking underwater to see if I can find one of these dungeons. I don't think I'm gonna find one like this. I think I've been really lucky up until this point to find as many as I found. Also, that's a Zilla dungeon, isn't it? Is it? It's something. No, I think it's just an ice structure. Okay. What even is this biome? Jesus. There, I'm going up here. I need to go up here. I need to see what this is. Hold on. What on earth? It looks like just a villager. Yeah, it's a villager thing. Apples, blit. I've got an apple trees growing outside my village. Don't need more apples. Ah. All right, hunt goes on. Well, it's not what I was looking for, but this is certainly something. I'm actually interested. Can I find the octopus? Yeah, novice snowball. That's not what I want. But if I could find like the I don't need a pent up power anymore. I don't need a whip healer. I don't need leather. I need a heart piece. I need a potion. I'll take a silver key. But no. There is only a select few scrolls I would care about. See, novice octopus. I want master because I've not got master octopus. I wanted to know what it does. Because I've never actually seen that. Novice ice bridge. No. Novice manipulate shot. No. Oh, hello. Anything good from that? A bunch of bombs? Sure, why not? Always like a little bomb I do. What's in here? Adept ice stream. I'm gonna actually take that. I forget what that does. Novice snow wall. I know what that does. Bomb arrows. I will keep them because I don't know. I really should figure out how to update my hero bow. If I can update the hero bow, I could like launch. Get your ice ring. Adept melt. No. Novice melt. Master ice wall. Sure. Since it's a master. Freeze waterfall. Okay, that lets me. Ah, where'd you come from? Get back. Where did that come from? Don't even know. Don't care. Moving on. Another one. Okay, I just killed an otter by accident. Also, I think it's time to bail out. Okay, that's where you're spawning from, you jerk. All makes sense now. Okay, so there's apparently a really bad thing over there. Yeah, we're not doing that today. Also, I'm going to think maybe the better solution isn't finding one of these. It's just to go to the Twilight Forest and get the gold. Like, that might actually just be the easiest solution. But since we're here, I might as well try out a little bit of water manipulation, because we can do this. Get rid of you. Get rid of them. Get rid of that. I grabbed 2 scrolls there. Let's try it. So, can I use Ice Wall just anywhere in here? Can I... Alright, let's try it over water. Hold on. Hold on. Is this... Oh, no, there we go. Alright, now I need to be over water to use this. God damn it. An ice stream was... Oh! Okay. I would love to use that as well. Just catch him in it. Okay, that's hot. Let's not do that. Okay. Okay. Wait, can I use this from anywhere? 4, 2, 1, boop. Oh, I can. I'll try it outside the biome then, see if that works. I am totally breaking into this. Hold on. Because if I can get an extra heart piece, I'm down for that. I found another one of these in my travels, but it just had a master sword thing in it. I don't need a master sword, so that's the thing. Let us build tower. Right, break it all. Oh, it's just blue fire. I don't need blue fire. No. Don't need blue fire whatsoever. Okay, it's just quickly trying this while I'm not, Fire's having a nice time there. While I'm not nice biome, can I still freeze things? No water nearby. Okay, I need to actually be near water. It is raining. I guess that doesn't count enough. Can we try it from here? No water nearby. Okay, now I need to actually be on water and an ice biome, like on ice or snow or something. Alright, fair enough. Water scrolls are among the most useless. God damn it. Water would be so much killer if we could just use it, like, if it was raining, if we could use it then, maybe. Like, I understand the point, it needs to be water nearby, but, like, isn't rain water? Is that not a thing we're taught? I was sure it was. Unless I've got space for more bombs. Always get space for more bombs. There we are. Alright, so I got a quarter heart piece. Do I have any other heart pieces? I do not. Okay, I've used them all. Oh wait, or have I? Yes, I have. Okay. The hunt for hearts is not going to go well for me, is it? Okay, gold hunt abandoned. I'm not... Hunting for those damn digestic. I've just been really lucky at the start and I found tons of them, and now I can't find any. So I'm not gonna spend like several hours recording this episode just to try and find a couple underground dungeons. Or it's just whatever. I'll worry about it different time. I'll just go into the Twilight and get gold. No, instead I'm gonna do other stuff then, because there's other things to do. Like building NPCs like Ruby here. I don't know why I like that skin for Ruby. Alright, it's quite a nice skin. It's Ruby with their hood up. But I don't know, building NPCs, that's a thought, but I should build houses first, shouldn't I? On top of that is also Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft's got tons of things. I need like a hungry chest here. I actually just unlocked the hungry chest there, hold on. Why well, you can just straight up make that, hold on. Yeah, 7 bits of wood, 1 trapdoor, and a couple of things. Let's quickly do that. I could use it. Hungry chest, I've never made one before, I might as well. There we go, 7 bits of wood right there. Get some more. Oi! Back here. Boop. And trapdoors. And I have my wand. I have a wand. I should make a stronger one. That is a thing that I need quite badly. Wand. And boop. Hungry chest. How full are you? You're actually... My wand's basically full. That was one good thing about moving house. I went so far out that I literally just found tons of stuff. Alright, so I've now got hungry, which, yeah, this is good. This is pretty nice. Alright, so hungry chest, so it's just gonna eat everything that sits near it. I'm okay with this. This works for me. Alright. I can get down with that. What's this in this book? I'm not going down the route of golems, I'm doing that on Fairy Tale. If you want to see stuff about golems, go to Fairy Tale. Missing research. See, there's tons of stuff over here. Bona. Doesn't seem that interesting to me. Now, arcane ears. Do you hear something? I want to know what that does, actually. Oh god, this is all my blood. Oh god. Hold on, I can put these down. This is all my blood magic stuff. So can I just... There we go. Let's plop these along here. I don't really need them, but I'm just going to make them anyway, just for the sake of it. Now, where... Oh, my witchery stuff's in here as well. Ooh. Oh, I can set up my witchery stuff. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I started planting sakura trees around the side of the village. Basically, I just made a giant circle just to say, right, okay, this will be an area. And this is a thing. A lot of it, I'm going to, like, cut sections off to do, like, blood magic and witchery. So, I guess witchery will get done in this corner over here. Because this is where I'm going to make it. So, yep, that goes on. Relatively speaking, I should just left everything out of here for witchery and put it over. Hold on, I don't know exactly how much stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to left a bunch of stuff for witchery, actually. I need that, I need that, I need that. I think that's everything? Well, not everything, but it's most things witchery related. That just, like, they just sit down. Like, I'm not looking to, like, move everything. I should open that lucky block. Ooh. That is a thing to do. Hold on. Let's just plop that down. Yeah, I know you're not very powerful right now. Plop the chalice down. Not that. Oi. Plop that down. Plop that down. Okay, so it's gone up quite a bit. Just from that there. Stick spin needle here. Oh, I can actually see the stuff coming from... Okay. I should plant more trees and stuff. That will help too. But I'll worry about that later. Let's just... Get this out of the way. Put that down. This is strictly just for getting gold anyways. I mean getting silver, which I don't think I even need anymore, so I don't think that's such a big deal. And distillery. There we are. I'll just plop them there. I'll just leave them here. So witchery set up. If I plant a few more trees around here, I can power up even more. I forget how if I made it in another place, but this is fine. I can just... Because it's outside now, it'll get tons of energy from all the different things around it, so this is fine. That'll be fine where it is. Blood magic, I'll set up a different point. I don't need to worry about that right now. I need the thermometer. I always need the thermometer. I was just in here looking for paper, actually, now I think about it. There's no paper there, so I might as well just leave it. Hold on. I'll let paper in here. Let's get some more research notes. Actually, what are the research notes that I have sitting in there? They are for aluminum and Nectar, okay. And master node tapping. Alright, hold on. Shove that one in. Okay, I've got all that. Let's do this one quickly then. So we've got exchange, this weird thing, which is magic and wind. Hold on. What is wind? Alright, well, if you relate back to magic, just boom, magic, then it goes potentia, which then all goes back to Ordo, because everything always goes back to Ordo, apparently. That's just life. Yeah, everything in this relates to Ordo. Alright. I'm down with that. So I can just stick... Hold on. I'm trying to think what the most efficient way of doing this is. Put that there. This isn't the most efficient way, but this is the way I'm doing it. Master node tapping. I don't really need it, but it'll be useful. Regardless. I'm actually getting quite... Well, I wouldn't say I'm getting good at these things. I just like relating them back. It's like some really small puzzles, and they're cool. Alright. Arcane Ear. Let me borrow this. Gimme. And put you back. And... Now, I don't know what an Arcane Ear does. Do you hear something? Let's find out what we hear. So, we've got wind. Crap. We've got owl, which relates back to wind. So that's already a key thing right there. Then we have potentia, which relates back to Ordo. Now, what relates to Ordo and wind? Because there is no doubt something. Oh, Motus. Motus certainly does. I knew Motus would. Alright, so that's that. Which then relates back to that. Which then relates back to wind. Which then I can just relate to whatever... Oh, there we go, tree. Tree. Boom. Arcane Ear. What is an Arcane Ear? The Arcane Ear is a device that is capable of detecting the sound emitted from nearby note blocks. If it hears a note it recognizes, it will emit a short redstone pulse. The Arcane Ear needs to be tuned in a manner identical to the note block. The tone of the note is listened from the pen material. I don't quite understand what I'm going to do with that then. Sinister Lodestone. Do you dare follow it? Forbidden knowledge. Minor. Do I feel like following this weird stone to potentially somewhere evil? Of course. Do you even have to ask? Okay. Oh, these are new. I know those two are, but the other two, they're ones I don't get to see very often. Hold on. Or at all. So Alienus, Alien, Strange, and Eldritch. And the other one's Eclipse, isn't it? There is Darkness. Tembria. Alright, so then that relates to Dark and Torch. Because it's Eclipse, Eclipse does it. And that relates back to Dark and Eclipse itself. This one relates to Magic and Wind, and I know the Owl relates back to Wind, so that's fine. So just Wind for both of you. There we go. Okay, now the other two... They can both relate back to what, which relates back to Wind. There we go, actually. Boom. Can I not? There we go. Everything relates back to Wind today. I don't know why, though. Tree. Sinister Node, what do you do? You have gained Warp. You have gained Permanent Warp. Okay. Don't know what that does, but alright. You have made an interesting discovery during your studies of nodes. I was studying nodes? Alright. Different kinds of nodes emit various types of radiant energy, but none are quite distinct, not quite as distinct as that of sinister nodes. Oh, great, I'm looking at sinister nodes. I hate those things. They can form like mini tornadoes inside themselves and like suck you in, and I don't like them. Instability, moderate. I feel like this is the type of thing that is going to break me as a person. So I feel like I've just created something well beyond my own level. I feel like I should be not doing that. I feel like I should be figuring out how this stuff works, to be honest. Because we've got all these paving stones and stuff like that. I feel like they're more important, to be honest. Because you can create a weird thing with them, and I don't know how you make that weird thing. Also, I'd love to know how you can make all this stuff, but it's just not meant to be. The range is limited. Okay. Alright. Item Grate. Item Grate allows you to toggle it open or close with your hand. Okay, it just produces a redstone signal. That's fine. There's not. I'm gonna have to look up a guide video for this stuff. Like I'm just getting kind of confused over looking at this because I don't know what I'm doing. I seriously don't. I also don't know how to unlock half this other stuff. I suppose if I unlock these two, this stuff will start opening up. For the basics, I've got everything in the basics down. Like, other than duplication, but I don't care about duplication because I'm not sharing my research with anyone, so that doesn't even matter. What else have I got in here? I've got all my bloodstone stuff. Let's just go do that quickly. Bloodstone? No, not bloodstone. Blood magic. Not called bloodstone. Alright, I'm gonna need all these runes. A bunch of other things. I don't know where I'm doing the blood magic. Also, I need some of that. I need a piece of glowstone. I have no starting clue where I'm going to get glowstone from because I don't know if I've got any, actually. Hold on. This is a problem. Do I have even a single piece of glowstone? Or I may have just left all my glow. Okay, I can actually complete this. I have 15 of 16 required glowstone. I have no glowstone left. I'm going to have to make a trip to the nether and try it there. Hold on, actually. Stop everything. Stop everything. Put this all back. I'll do this off camera. Give me that back. Instead, what I want to be doing is I want to be opening this lucky block. Something. Ha! Oh, I love it when it does that. Oh, I love it when it does that. Oh, I'm actually go down there. No, I'm not going to go down there. I'll drown before I reach the bottom. I tried to open a lucky block. Oh, there we go. I tried to open a lucky block over water. What does it do? It tries to throw me down a pit hole, only to discover that because it's over water, the water keeps me afloat. That's pretty nice. Alright, well, I would like to say that was unlucky, but it really wasn't because I was on water, so I was actually kind of lucky. Alright, well anyway, I'm going to end this episode here, so thank you all very much for watching. Got a few more things set up and a little bit of Thaumcrafty looking into stuff, but I'm going to do more research on Thaumcraft because I don't fully comprehend it, and I know the structures you can build with it. I don't understand how to make them yet, so I was hoping the book would tell me, but I don't think it's gonna. Oh, no, I just need to go get. I need to go get gold off camera. Or I need to go to the Twilight and get gold, which it would be boring to do on camera, so I'm gonna do that off camera. Like that. If I found a dungeon, I was gonna do it on camera, but no, it's just gonna be a hollow hill, so there's no point. Also, I've not took these. There we go. I've not took my glasses off in a while. Let my red and black eyes go out. Figured a better once in a while. Anyway, guys, then a quick reminder. Question today is how do I word this again? Well, basically, what kind of ninja would you be? What would be your ninja arsenal? What would be the things you're like, the things you do? What would be the things you're good at? What's your style? Come on, let's hear in the comment section down below. What style of ninja are you? Are you the type that has a certain Genkai is certain? I forget what the eyes calls it. I forget the name for the eyes are called, but like basically, what do you specialize in, that type of stuff? Just kind of a quick rundown of basically what you'd be as a ninja given the option. Because I feel that'd be quite a good one. Because a lot of people think about like, oh, if I was a ninja, I would do this. Oh, here I'm actually asking, right? If you're a ninja, what would you do? Because a lot of people would. Some people will think, oh, they'd love to have Rasengan, but would you though? You sure you'd want to have the Rasengan? You sure you wouldn't rather be a ninja that has really powerful control over fire and stuff? Like, let's see it. Let's hear in the comment section down below. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you the next time from Naruto Arashi, where I'm gonna focus more on the village. I think, like, I'll do the stuff for powering myself up a bit more off camera. I'm gonna focus a bit more on the village because it needs to get built a bit up because it doesn't. It's a bit of a shabby shape right now. So yeah, I think I need to focus on it a bit more. I think you'll all agree with me on that one. Anyway, thank you all for watching. See you next time. Goodbye, everybody.